So let me explain what Yano Sensei has just been talking about. We are here at Shosenkyo in the mountains of Yamanashi. It's a beautiful, famous spot, and there's the Sengantaki, which is a waterfall. You can hear the river behind us, with the waterfalls a much louder noise, and it's so awakening for your senses. But the problem is when people go into the mountains and they have to climb a long set of stairs, either up or down, they tend to get tired or out of breath, and then pretty soon their senses are not open to the beautiful sights and scents and sounds all around them. And so Yano Sensei is going to show us how to do Nanba walking so that you do not feel fatigue, no matter how old you are. Both of us are 68, so I guess we're a good example of it. You can do it at any age, and then you will be able to have all of your senses alert and alive, and you will get even your sixth sense will awaken, and you will get intuitive inspiration. So we're really looking forward to this tour of the how to do a mountain walk with Nanba walking. Most people, when they attempt to climb a steep stairway such as this here in the mountains, will make a lot of effort, and it's mostly effort in the legs. You can feel it in the thigh, where they put their foot here and they hoist themselves up each time, and the upper body is not really engaged, and their shoulders rock back and forth, so you get this kind of a feeling, and gradually getting out of breath, and then and then rest. Okay, but in Nanba we take a different approach. In Nanba, the idea is that you place the foot on the stair, but you don't. Funbaranai means you don't press on it. You don't force your step. So you just place the foot there, and then you use the entire body, including the upper body, to raise the other side of the body up. So you can add this gesture if it helps. You don't need to do this when you get used to it, but this kind of helps you get the feeling, and then later you can just let that just happen in your hands. So your entire body is engaged, and you don't feel any fatigue, and you don't run out of breath. So now imagine you are in the mountains. We are actually in the mountains here, and you're going to go down a long flight of stairs or a long slope. And what most people do is they kind of put the brakes on, so they will extend their leg, and then you make a heel strike, and you can kind of feel it jaggles your head, and you get this sense of a little bit of a shock going to your knees. You might feel pain in the knees and to your head each time, and maybe like Frankenstein going down the stairs, you get this feeling, and even though you're going down the stairs, it's quite exhausting. But in Nanba we take a different approach. So the best way to prepare for this Nanba is to do the Nanba walking in place, Sonobade Nanba. And what we're doing is not just walking with the feet, but we're connecting the right and left side of the body like a piston, and you get this feeling the shoulders are not moving, but inside you have this connected movement. And then you just take that on the stairs, and when you make the first contact with the front of the foot, the knee cushions the blow, and so then you move the same side. So for example, the right foot and the right hand go palm down, almost like a cat walking down, and you can exaggerate it at first, but then gradually you just settle it into just a hand motion, and then it's very comfortable to go down the stairs.